That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Why? I already figured it out. That's how I'm able to run now. This man don't use turbo ever.
Who?
You.
Yes, I do.
Not when you maneuvering. You only use it when you want to go.
I'm gonna have to watch this shit on my phone.
Hurry up. That's pretty disgusting.
Reset. 19. Mike, number 53. Mike, hey, 31.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Watson with a give to Miller.
Oh, I didn't have to do
And
that.
up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of
James,
scrimmage.
you're going to run that defense the whole
That's a
game,
tough
bro?
one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
I don't mind,
I think
man.
quarterbacks
I'm
got to
watching
see
shit
that.
right now.
Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
19. 3. Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
A quick throw out wide to Fuller. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Cover 6 trap, bro. Cover 6 inward. Every cover 6 in the motherfucking game, nigga.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike,
They're going for it. It's Watson. And they will not
He dropped
be able
it,
to hook
bro.
up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
That's okay. That's gay, though. Should have caught that. That's Kenny Stills again. I'm about to bench that guy.
first carry for Darius Geis. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
2nd down, Haskins. And he's
Oh,
got
my
his target,
gosh!
Vernon Davis. And he is into the end zone.
Bro,
for
that is a
Washington
safety
touchdown.
that happened to, bro.
Vernon Davis, 27 yards. As his
How do y'all
guys are
tight
able to
ends be
strike
so wide
first
open
here in
like
this
that,
opening quarter? Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
That's all right.
It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Redskins 7, Texans 0.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Fuck that bullshit, man.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Watch the 59. Show it up.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
What the
And
fuck,
Redskins
fellas?
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Past the 20. And they will be
Yo, I
set
was
up now
hitting
as
the
he
button
brings this thing all the
crazy.
way
Nah, it's
back
not
inside the
6,
20.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it,
Nah,
talk
man,
about
that
it
shit
all the
was
time.
just
You would
fine the
think
way
no
it
one
was,
would
bro.
ever
They
turn
didn't
it
let
over.
me pitch the ball.
Yet
I was
they
hitting
are
the
humans
buttons
out
like
there
crazy.
running around,
I was
and we just
supposed to
saw
pitch the
another one.
ball.
Opportunistic by the defense.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
No matter, just it's all good.
A first carry now for Thompson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 17 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Great field position has to be
Why
one
they
of the
not
best
getting
friends
to
an
this
offense
guy?
can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
That shit
Here's
don't matter.
Hopkins now for the extra point.
2 plays, 2 scores from fucking inside.
And
the
it's
fucking
good,
goal.
and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Oh, no, we not. I play the whole game. I don't worry about 21-0. I'm the guy that comes back.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
It's the first quarter.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah, that make no sense. Almost don't count. Only in horseshoes and hand grenades.
The Texans
And
offense
ready
ready to
of
go
those.
here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 77 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over.
This is the first quarter.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk
That was
about it.
luck.
Usually meant
Our
that
next
thing's
nigga
done.
talking about
Well,
luck.
now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
You got more excuses than a little bit,
And
boy.
he'll take this
That
one near the
shit crazy.
25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
First down, Redskins.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go.
14, Texans 7.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Kill, kill, kill.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Number 26, Abraham Peterson.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Haskins. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Where you come from and why you didn't just hold him there, fucking Hopkins?
With a pick, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Nah, bro.
Well, that's a drive killer right
Don't even
there.
worry
Not
about
a
it,
really
bro.
confident throw either.
I know-
This
I-
one was
I know
kind
what
of
you're
up for
doing.
grabs, and it's going to come
And I'm
down the
done
hands
with
of the
it.
wrong team.
Don't even worry about it.
Right, right, 41. I got you. I got you.
On first down, it's Peterson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Geis with the carry on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Henry. Check 41. Be a long game for you.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
41 Mike. Ready?
On first down, it's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Did you see what he did to them niggas? That is a tight end, bro. That is crazy. Madden is stupid for that, bro. I'm telling you.
Here so far. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I guess so. Look at what he did, bro.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my gosh, yo.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Interception all day, baby. Yeah.
So I'm going to be down 3 scores going to that second half.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
What's up, my niggas? That is a corner getting smoked by a tight end, bro.
Vernon Davis.
You don't even have that far to fucking cover, bro.
First half touchdowns.
Come on,
the
y'all.
Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
He's killing me.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
I guess I have to start opening up the playbook now. Just trying to hold out. Can't do it. We got to get some points.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
He's got a man, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 76 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
That's luck. That's D-Hop. That's the best wide receiver in the game.
Knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot.
Who is?
Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears
Fuck
we're
that
going to
nigga,
get a
yo.
roughing
Foul.
call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Look, Metcalf be doing it to everybody. Lockett do it to everybody. All right, man.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Shit trash.
Here's Peterson as they begin.
I refuse.
And he's upended after a gain of 2
Nigga,
out to the 27.
when I get done this game, I'm going to go in there and read off all the jumps I got right now,
When
bro.
you got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these
Friday the
games
13th
turn into
installed.
bigger runs later.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. Third down, here's Guy.
No way! Come on, man. You got lucky, man. Now that's luck, bro. Yeah, that's luck, bro. That's luck. You'll never get another one like that again,
Redskins are
bro.
able to stretch the lead out further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once
you have to win this game, bro. You're still in the first half. You playing games, bro. When you get a lead, you got to get rid of the time, bro. And if you don't, you're in trouble.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
From the 25 on second down, Watson.
Fucking lucky little nigga, dog. Yo.
Now the Texans
This nigga is lucky as fuck, man.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Watson now Throwing on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his target, Fuller. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Watson, a final shot before break. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best. As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Bro, that's how you know that shit is luck that you did that last run play, bro.
Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, Peterson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll run with Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
3 down, 3 down.
And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Joker.
Oh, that damn noise.
Check 26, check 26.
Okay.
Whip. Watch him score. 6 guys.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. Going deep here for Still. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, 38 yards. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Redskins get first down at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down, Peterson. And an alley to run.
So sick
And he is
of it, bro.
into
That
the
is
end zone
crazy,
for
bro.
Washington touchdown. 25
All of a sudden,
yards.
y'all niggas is
And the
amazing.
Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Almost stopped.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Hopkins with the extra
It's all
point.
good, bro.
And
It's
the
18.
decision to just
I
kick
got
the
plenty
extra
of time. You
point
see
winds
how
up
fast
successful.
I score, bro. I hear you, bro. Don't get too happy, bro. The game's not over. It's a quarter and a half left.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I thought I was going to make
And
it
he will be
mobile
brought
too,
down here
but you
at
know.
about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now it's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago
Why
the
not?
difference between
That's
playing corner and safety in the NFL.
Why
Corner is
not,
like the
nigga?
Autobahn. Everybody's
That's
flying
why.
by, and these corners have
Yeah.
been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
53, check 53. 54. 53.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield.
Oh, I didn't see none of them niggas over
Oh, he
there.
almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown
Jinxed.
downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Flushed out right. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open,
That's
and you
what I'm
have a
saying,
running
bro.
lane that you want to take,
You see what the fuck I'm
make the
dealing
right
with,
choice.
bro.
Get
But
rid
these
of it,
niggas
live
is
to fight
fucking
another down.
sabotaging me, nigga. What the fuck?
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 22-yard line. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 on the play, and it's a second down.
I didn't mean to do that. But right.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells there to make the grab. And the Texans cut into that lead. On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
They always cut it out before I'm able to light that nigga up, yo. All right, man. We got to fucking figure something out, bruh. What's up, James? Alright, here we go. That's no problem, bro. You'll see.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Justin Reed. And it's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to
I
have those
broke
great
on that
skills
shit,
back
bro. I
there.
knew where the ball was going.
Anticipation, great.
I ain't break on that. I ain't break on that.
Afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's
broke
the
on
dream
that shit,
I had
nigga.
of being that player. I just never was.
Man, hold
Ryan
on.
with a call here.
They're gonna
We'll
let you
go
get
for
away
two.
with whatever you want. Are you complaining about that?
They'll try and run it in with Miller. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
There was nothing I could do, bro. There was nothing I could do.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I couldn't even hand the
Just
rock
fielded a
off,
few
bro.
yards into the end zone. And he'll bring
That
it a
shit
few
was
past
nuts.
the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Third quarter.
Out there
James.
ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Redskins.
Fourth quarter, James.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
On first down, this is Geis. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
You're a corner, my nigga. Corner.
First down.
Corner. Come on, bro.
They'll run on first down. Peterson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Now a run with Peterson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13, Haskins, and he finds the tight end, Reed. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On the ground, it's Geis. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter.
And, a crusher there.
Gosh, man.
Picked off by Landon Collins.
I think that
I just knew he would throw it out of bounds.
Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So
honestly, I thought I was doing the different
so don't
play
wave your arms,
again.
right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Peterson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let him know.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. Oh, no, he lost
They
the football.
cheating. How we get the ball
Fortunately,
back?
He's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts
They
as
cheat.
they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
He stripped the shit out of him. I don't know, bro. I want to know how he had an opportunity to get the ball before I did.
Here we go. Get in the weight room.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At all.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's complete. Stills. First play of the drive, a success. 19 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So a crucial two-point conversion there, but that's just part one of this two-part story that they need to happen here.
Yeah, they do need to do a few other things, don't they? They got the 2, as you noted. Now they've got to make sure they get the onside kick and hope to get into field goal range and maybe have one last miracle left.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more than a two-part story. It's a 3- or 4-part story. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity,
coming to
touched
kneel.
it first.
Fuck you, James.
Now they're in a really bad spot.
Good game. Way to win. I want to play you again after you play
The
Boogie.
Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee.
We labbing. Good lab. You about to quit or something? Why you quit? I won now.